Hello and welcome to part 4 of Facing Facebook. Okay, so we are on Facebook. We are posting in a positive way. We are keeping negativity off the feed. And now you need someone to read your stuff. You need friends. And today we are going to talk about how to collect them. You need lots of friends. And you need new friends all the time if you want to be in social marketing. Why do you need new friends all the time? Because when you first post about Plexus, you might find that a ton of people reach out to you, a ton of people comment on the post, a ton of people want to know what you're doing. And so you may have like a really fast start. And then all of a sudden you post and nothing happens. And you're like, oh no, what's happening? Well, all the people that are reading your stuff either aren't ready or they already know. And so all of the what we call low-hanging fruit will be picked. So you need to have new fruit growing so that you're constantly refilling your warm market. Now, I can hear what you're thinking in your head right now. You're thinking, that sounds really mercenary. So I want you to look at it this way. You have something that could be the exact solution that someone is praying for, but unless they're friends with you, they will never know about it. It could be the next person you add as a friend. You could literally change their life. There is nothing wrong with that. That is a good thing to do. There is a difference between sales and what I feel like is evangelism, okay? So you wanna make it a goal to expand your network by 3 people, 5 days a week. That's 3 people, 5 days a week. This way it's not overwhelming and you have 15 new sets of eyes on your page per week. And this can be done in a variety of ways, but here are 3 ways you can do this. First of all, you can accept friend requests and you're like, well, duh. But listen, in the beginning of when I was on Facebook, I was pretty picky about who I accepted as a friend, you know? And if I wanted to live a private life on my little private island, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to be a successful social marketer, well, then you have to be social. So one of the main pushbacks I get from people as to why they haven't been active on social media is that they're sort of uncomfortable with people seeing their business. And that's understandable. And we aren't saying that you need to air your dirty laundry for all to see. In fact, I think I specifically told you yesterday not to do that. But I want you to think of this as the fact that you have an opportunity to be a blessing to others, because that is exactly what we're going to do with your Facebook page. Even if you don't want to be the center of attention, chances are everybody loves helping other people. And this is your opportunity to do just that in the 3 best ways that we came up with that fit you and you alone. And listen, the world needs you. So don't hide from us. We might need you, okay? Now, if you get a friend request from like stalker boy from high school, okay, we block him. But I am amazed at how many perfect strangers friended me, watched me, joined me, and now have totally blessed me and become some of my best friends through this journey of just being a little bit more open and public with my life. And I, for one, have not regretted it. Okay, so accept some friend requests. Secondly, you can request others through the people you may know feature. I have reconnected with so many people this way. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's Jill from Summer Internship 1989. I haven't talked to her in ages. And suddenly I friend her. We end up having a great conversation. And a lot of times Jill ends up on my team. Okay. You can also brainstorm your own self-generated lists, friends, clients, neighbors, high school and college friends, people you're in organizations with, okay? And let me just say this is something that even veteran ambassadors neglect to do. And it's one of the best ways to keep momentum moving forward. Okay, so even if you've been around a while, you should be adding 3 new people 5 days a week. Finally, one of my favorite and most effective ways to find new friends that are complete strangers is through groups. I just signed up a customer this way today, a couple of hours ago. I'm in a lot of different groups and I meet all kinds of people in those groups and I make new friends. So for example, I am in the Auburn Parents of the Class of 2024 Facebook page, okay? I've been very active on that page for the last 6 months because I have a son who is a freshman there. And I've ended up friending a bunch of people on that page, and we continue conversations that were began on that page, begun, whatever, about housing or meal plans or the best dermatologist in Auburn. So now we're friends. They're seeing what I post, and at least 3 that I can think of saw me pushing for the rank of Sapphire because I did it very publicly. And they reached out and they're like, what do I got to do? What is this pink drink you're talking about? Should I try it? Can I help you? And now they're customers. And I never would have met them or been friends with them if I had not been in that Facebook group and been active in that group. I'm also in several stage parenting groups. Some of you are on this team because you read my blog or you knew me from a stage mom page and I had something you wanted, and here you are. I'm also in a group called Cute Conservatives, which is all conservative women in America. I love that page. And I've already signed one person up from that page. Now, how did I do that? Does that mean that I'm posting about Plexus on those pages? Heck no. It means that I make new friends by interacting with people on that page. And eventually we get to the point where we want to be Facebook friends outside of that group. This takes a while. This is a process. Then they get to know me. They get to like me. And then when they're ready to get healthy, they come to me. It becomes a point of connection. Okay, so for now, today, after you've posted so that people can get to know the real you and you've added value to them in a way that only you can, I want you to go and add 3 new friends using either friend requests, the people you may know, or from one of your groups. If you're not in a group, why aren't you in a group? Huh? Find some groups to join where people have similar interests as you, and you'll make a lot of new friends. You'll begin to connect with them, which is important, and that's what we'll talk about in Facing